May only speak the words of the Most High. I woke up from a dream this morning and I feel that God was telling me to record and upload it. It was like a lot of people. It felt like almost the whole world. But from my perspective, I can only see like thousands of people. And I was kind of in the front. There are definitely some people ahead of me, but it looked like I was mostly in the front. We're all driving cars, and it gets to the point where you have to the road narrows into like this tunnel, and only scooters will fit on this road. So I can't remember if I was in a car and got out and got on a scooter, or if I was on a scooter the whole time. But people in cars, a lot of them just stayed in the car, almost like waiting for something to happen. And in my head, I'm just thinking, well, you should probably get out of the car so we can keep going. So I'm on a scooter with some other people. We're riding, and then you get to a staircase. And I guess some people stopped at the staircase, but some people ditched their scooters and started going up the staircase. So I was going up the staircase. And then you get the staircase was like to a big building. Like I didn't see any rooms. You're just going up and down stairs, like pavement stairs. And then you get to like stairs that lead into a house, like house stairs with carpet. We have to go up more stairs, and it's like different rooms. The house is disgusting. Like, you don't want to touch nothing. The carpets are matted with dirt and mud. It's full of broken appliances. Like, you don't want to sit on anything. It's kind of like a scavenger hunt. Every time you have to get to the next level and figure things out, like getting out of the car and getting into a scooter. And in this dirty house, you make it all the way to the top, and you can't go back. Like, you can't go back for whatever reason. It's just kind of like impossible. You're like, we have to keep moving forward. You get to the top of the house in this room where there's no way out. And it's weird. It's very weird, even though that's what you would think about a house. But you're like, in this hunt, you're like, there has to be a way to go. And the fact that there's no way out of this house is like, you're like stuck in this house now because you can't go back the way that you came in. And so the people who made it to the top of the room, or who just didn't stop, it's not even like make it, some people stopped in the middle of the house, and kind of were just like chilling there. And then you're looking around, like the people who were in that room, it went from like thousands, it seemed, to like maybe 10 people in this top room. And um, it almost felt like if we figured out how to get to the next place or out of this room, then all those other people in the car and the scooters and all that were just going to eventually start finding it. Like the people who were ahead were opening the doors and finding the clues for all the other people to follow. Um, but we're in this room, and we're trying to follow the notes and look for clues, but nothing's changing. There's an area that I keep looking towards. It feels like it was either a door, or it felt like there was supposed to be a door. You see notes. One of the notes are like, walk around this note. It's like on the floor. It's like, walk around this note and then go back towards the door. So when you follow that note, you see that there's a note on the door that you just came in through. And you're like, oh, I see. Like, I wouldn't have seen that note if I didn't follow this instruction. But I forget what the note on the door said. When I did it, I didn't find any clues. I didn't, I couldn't figure out what was going on. So I just walked back out the room to the last room, and I'm like talking with the people in the room. We're trying to find signs. By the way, I don't know who anybody is. It's like we're all strangers. And then one guy, I like walk around the sign and go back out the door and looking for the clues in the other room or something like that. And one guy walks out of the room. He's like, "Hey, I figured something out." He said, "If you bring a toy from these other rooms and bring it in this room, the room changes. Like it gets brighter. Some of the notes disappeared. It gets cleaner. I want to say like it's just weird. Like the room just changes." I was like, okay, this is something. So some of us just started bringing in toys, and I bring in a really big, heavy toy. I'm like, is it by weight or something like that? And it turns the TV on, and a show comes on real clear. And everyone who was in that room just kind of sat down and watched the TV. And I was still trying to figure out the scavenger hunt. And I was like, I wasn't really paying any mind to the fact that they sat down, but it was adding to my frustration of nothing else changing and happening. I'm like, you guys are just sitting. I wasn't really, yeah, I wasn't mad, but I did notice. I'm like, what do you guys, like, I was like, don't you want to get out of here? Like, this is irritating. So yeah, I just kept thinking like, but eventually, like, I didn't feel like there was anything else I could do, and I just woke up either out of frustration or boredom. I was just like, well, it feels like this dream ended, so I think it just felt like I was like, all right, I'm done with this dream, and woke up. Yeah, I don't interpret dreams, but I'm currently asking God for the gift of interpretations, and hopefully He reveals that. Whoever has ears to hear, I pray you heard. And I hope this helped you in some sort of way. I still don't know what it means, but maybe you guys do. I don't know. And I say hallelujah, and so be it.